There's this idea of defying the limits that Haitians have not embraced. I recently came across a quote from Alethea Austin, who is a master pole dancer. And the quote said that when you get a flat split, push past. And there was a picture to go along with it of a woman doing a split, except it wasn't like the flat 180-degree split. It was actually at a more obtuse angle. So you think you get like that flat split as a dancer, and you're like, yeah, I have a split, right? But this girl actually went like way deeper, like a super split. And so to me, that demonstrated sort of the mindset of people that evolve. Like in some places around the world, people are just not satisfied with the status quo. They always see room to improve, they always see room to grow. And in our culture, in Haitian culture, it's like the opposite. It's like we picked a point in history and we're like, we're good. We don't need to go any further than that. Like, for example, you go to a Haitian bakery anywhere in the world, I don't care which Haitian bakery, you ask for a Haitian cake, nobody's going to ask you what kind of Haitian cake. You know, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get that basic butter cake, and that's like the Haitian cake. And look, I could, go for that butter cake as much as the next Haitian. I mean, I'm down for it, right? But, you know, sometimes I'm in the mood for chocolate or something else. We could do so many different things with it. And I would like for people to ask me what kind of Haitian cake I want and not just always have the same thing. And nature has put enough things at our disposal for us to really push and try to reach our potential. But we're just really stagnant in that sense. And it's not just with the cake. I mean, you look at our dances, people tend to be traditionalist in Haiti, and they will present some sort of lackluster replica of the past and say that it's culture or it's tradition. And we need to realize that culture is a living thing, and living things grow and evolve, and they connect with the present. And if you're not growing, then you're dying. And so when we just sort of stay with this old fashioned way of doing everything, it's killing us. And when you have a country with all these young people in it, a country like Haiti, where the vast majority of people are very young, and you don't offer them anything to stimulate their imagination, to feed their creativity, and, help them think outside the box and open their mind, then that's heartbreaking. So looking around, there's so many examples. I mean, when I look at dancers here, for example, every day they come up with something new. Even when I see something that blows my mind, I'm like, there's no way anybody's going to surpass that. Next day, you hit up YouTube and somebody's doing something even greater than that. That's like extraterrestrial. And this is just how people think in some places. And I think this is how we need to start thinking as Haitians. We find something, this is how I find it. And we need to think, I'm going to leave it that much better. I'm going to push the boundaries and make it something really extraordinary. And that's what's going to help us grow. This idea and this mentality of good enough all the time, that we're satisfied with just the basic, the mediocre, barely making it type of thing, needs to stop. And when I say that we do have a mentality of good enough, it's just rampant across the board. If you take our arts, like I talked about the culinary arts, I talked about dance, I talked about different things, but you take, places outside of Haiti, like in the US, there's a lot of Haitian businesses, and you see them, they've been there for decades and they have not put like a coat of paint on it, or things aren't finished. People don't put these last little details that make something special and that really push it up a notch, make it better. So we really need to start looking at that and stop being satisfied with that. For the past few weeks, I talked about Haitians being averse to progress, and I blame that mainly on the fact that we're fearful, that we're uninquisitive, and now I talked about complacency. And these three things are interconnected. And it's unfortunate, but it's not an irreversible syndrome. we can start addressing these things if we're honest with ourselves. And I'm holding myself accountable to everything that I've talked about for the past few weeks. We need to face our fears. We need to start asking questions, thinking critically, and we need to get off our butts and make this country better. I'm talking about Haiti. So we can do better. Like when we see something, the good enough mentality has put in us, we just have to kind of shake it off and say we're better than this. So I hope you enjoyed, the whole series. I thank you for watching. My name is Mali. I'm a Haiti Hope Ambassador. Have a wonderful weekend.